In this training video, we'll show you how to simply and quickly create resistance programs for your clients. Starting on the Trainer menu, click on Work with Clients. Simply select the username of the client that you'd like to create a program for. This will then log you in to the client's main menu. You know you're on the client's menu because it has their name at the top and their name labeling each page. We'll go to the resistance training component and click on Training Program. Here we can see the last program that was added for this client. So for adding a new program, simply click Add New Program. The system will now give you options for how you'd like to create this new program. There are 4 options. The suggested program will have the system build a complete program that is editable by you. This means that the system will choose the split type, the program type, and all of the exercises. These are not template programs. They're 100% customized to the client based on their schedule preferences, their experience, their goals, and their resistance training preferences. In other words, what equipment they have available. The suggested from template is similar, except you will manually choose the program type and split type, and the system will then suggest the exercises. The favorite program option allows you to take any program that you've saved as a favorite, which you can do for any program you create, and then use that program for this client. All programs are editable, so even though you've saved a favorite and used it for this client, you can still make edits and changes to it. And you can also manually create a program from scratch. Here, you will choose the program type, the split type, and all of the exercises yourself. Let's take a look at the suggested program feature. When we click Suggested Program, the system will compile all that information and build the suggested program for you. We can see here for this client, it has suggested a strength workout that is whole body, meaning that this client is working out 3 days per week or less. If the client works out 4 or 5 days per week, the system will automatically go to a 2-day split. And if they're working out 6 days a week or more, it will go to a 3-day split and continue on all the way up to 5-day split routines. The program, as we can see, has created the day with all of the muscle groups, and all of the exercises are already added, as well as the repetitions, the sets, the rest, and then you can add notes to any individual exercise, as well as a general note for the workout itself. If you want to add an exercise to a muscle group, simply click the plus button, or you can delete any exercise using the minus button. If you want to make changes to an individual exercise, you can click the drop down next to the exercise name, and the system will then show you all of the other available exercises for this client. So you can easily change exercises by simply clicking on the check mark next to the exercise you prefer. That's if you want to change one exercise at a time. If you want to change or view all of the exercises for an individual muscle group, click on the drop down next to the muscle group name. This will take you to a new page where you can see all of the available exercises for this client, with the pre-selected ones checked and highlighted in red. So to change an exercise, simply uncheck it, and to add an exercise, simply check it. We can even add additional exercises. Once you're done with the changes, click Save, and the system will take you back to the program page and will have made the updates for you. You can also do the same thing for the entire day at any given time, and make all your changes for all your muscle groups at once. That's the suggested program feature. If you want to manually create a program, we'll click Select New Template, and we'll remove this program and go back to the Select page. Here, we'll choose Manually Create Program. So in this case, let's say we're going to do an endurance routine, and this is a beginner level client. And this time, let's say we're going to do a 2-day split. We can choose between standard, upper, lower, push-pull, or opposing muscle groups. For more detailed information on what each split type means, click on the split type descriptions. So we're going to do an upper-lower 2-day split. We're going to click Build Workout. The system will now take us into a blank program page. And we can now add the exercises of our choosing. We can see that it's divided the muscle groups up by upper and lower body for the split days. So to create days 1's exercises, we're going to use the drop-down next to day 1. Now we can see all of the exercises for the muscle groups that are on day 1 that are available. So we'll simply select the exercises that we want. Scrolling down the page to the next muscle group, again, we can select the exercises that we want to add. And then now we'll save. That will take us back to the program page. And as we can see, the exercises have now been added to the program. Simple and quick. Let's take a look at one more option. Clicking the Select New Template, we'll go back to the Select page, and we'll use the Suggested from Template. Here, we can see, we'll choose a hypertrophy routine, and we'll say once again this is a beginner client, and we're going to do a 2-day split, but this time we'll select Standard, and we'll click Build Workout. Now because we're doing the Suggested from Template, the system will actually suggest the exercises based on the client's experience level and their goals to save you time and effort. You can now make changes to the reps, sets, or rest by using the drop-downs. Once you've got the program the way that you'd like it, at the bottom you can choose to save it as a favorite to make it available for other clients so you can assign it. And you can choose how long you want to lock that client in for this program or lock this program for that client. In this case, we'll choose it for 3 weeks. And we'll save, lock, and schedule this program. We can see the lock icon appears at the top, and the status shows the start and end dates of the program. You can now click on Program Card to open a separate page with a printable program card that has your exercise pictures and information and an area to record the exercises. As well, if the client's a beginner and won't be working out with you every time, you can click the exercise description page, which gives more details on exactly how the exercise is completed. As another option, once a program is locked, you can go to the workout tracking page, or if you or the client log in from any mobile device, the system will automatically go to the mobile tracking or workout walkthrough. Clicking on that, this will take us to a page that shows the mobile workout. Here we can see the exercise, reps, sets, and rest. And you can record your weight in reps and advanced sets or exercises all the way through the workout. Make it simple to track and record the workouts. Anything recorded on a mobile device is then also recorded in the application of the software and will be there for future reference. This is how you can quickly and easily create programs for your clients.